Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 5. Today, we are presenting about topic group assignment is Anguilla Beach House result. So, let's start with introduction first.
Hello everyone, my name is Chong San. My entry number is S59069. Today I'm going to present about company history, employee operation and their achievement of Anguilla Beach Resort House. It was established in 1987 with 17 rooms and chatlets. Today they have more than 60 rooms and chatlets, sprawling amidst lush tropical greenery. They still remain the Anguilla tradition, family run, and is still growing. Meanwhile, their number of employees was 6 employees per day, all part of unit. It depends on their roles of the company. Lastly, their operation still operate depends on their work specialization or, like I said just now, their roles for company. Okay, their achievement. In 2019, they were nominated as finalists of Best Hospitality Resort in Malaysia by Asia Pacific Travel and Tourism Federation. Thank you.
I want to present about SWOT. The definition of SWOT presented is an analysis based on logic that can maximize strength and opportunities but equally can minimize weakness and strengths. To understand or recognition the SWOT analysis of the hotel industry will result in a deeper perception of the background of the hotel industry. This will also help one to understand the depth of service in the hotel industry and to explore the SWOT analysis of the hotel industry, which initially it should be acknowledged that the strong point of the hospitality industry can change depend on the environment of the state or country. Each state has its own advantage and disadvantage. First, in the hotel industry SWOT analysis. Strength is the resource and capabilities that are controlled or available to make a company surprise to its competitors in service customer. The strength of loyalty and customer relationship. The competitive market is to have a loyal or regular customer. This is an important strength at Anguilla Beach House. After the COVID-19 outbreak, Anguilla Beach House did not get customer and they had to think of the others way to that Anguilla Beach House will not collect and be able to attract their loyal customer. For example, Anguilla Beach have given a 16% discount during the outbreak to all customer and doing online activities only. Moreover, with the hotel industry, Anguilla Beach House is a very large sector that employs many people in various fields. Among them, in the flight of management, it was landscape, baking service, and entertainment, and more. There are many impressive facts about Anguilla Beach House hospitality industry, with the key fact being that in the next few decades there will produce a total of 10 people who are capable of become a professional in the field of hospitality or professionals. Provide broadening a house that can protect customer. Anguilla Beach House has provide safe and comfortable facility of to individual or customer will away from their house. Anguilla Beach House itself has a large selection of nice quality rooms. They offer everyone a place to relax and escape from all the hustle and bustle of their life and works. Until this COVID-19 pandemic happened, they just did their best to ensure that result was always managed on a daily basis with the help employers by adhering to the SOP that has been set. Having a large number of employees, the Uncle Beach House hotel industry is a large sector that employs a large number of employees. At the time of the pandemic COVID-19, Uncle Beach House has had a required to several employees or devices to keep their resort running as a normal. For example, they had to reduce staff and always adopt SOPs such as wearing masks, hand sanitizer, mask charter scan, and keeping distance set by the government. Equally, Beach House has distribute schedule to employees so that they can cut one contract with each other. High profit margin by the hotel industry require a large amount of capital to start a business, but still a good investment. All hospitality industry has to spend a large amount of their income to pay employees' salary. In incurring their loss, they also have to pay other loss costs in various sectors in the resort, such as institutory hotel, luxury resort, boutique hotel, inclusive resort, and spa resort. If this pandemic continues until the end of the year, then the resort will have to close the resort to avoid greater losses.
Huge cost setup and high rate resort. Stay at resort sometimes can cost huge amount of money. The charge sometimes can never be afforded by an average individual. It will cost the resort to lose their valuable customer. It also takes a large sum of money and a lot of effort to set up and maintain the resort. Large investment and operation costs also the witness to this resort. To keep their resort upright, they must spend some money to maintain the cleanliness and reputation of their resort to make sure their resort can satisfy their customer needs. Lastly, depending on tourism and season, usually resort will be full when it comes to public holiday, school holiday, family celebration, and more. However, because of pandemic COVID-19, people cannot travel, people cannot stay at resort to enjoy their holiday or break time. Huge cost setup and high rate resort. Stay at resort sometimes can cost huge amount of money. The charge sometimes can never be afforded by an average individual. It will cost the resort to lose their valuable customer. It also takes a large sum of money and a lot of effort to set up and maintain the resort. Large investment and operation costs also the witness to this resort. To keep their resort upright, they must spend some money to maintain the cleanliness and reputation of their resort to make sure their resort can satisfy their customer needs. Lastly, depending on tourism and season, usually resort will be full when it comes to public holiday, school holiday, family celebration, and more. However, because of pandemic COVID-19, people cannot travel, people cannot stay at resort to enjoy their holiday or break time. Huge cost setup and high rate resort. Stay at resort sometimes can cost huge amount of money. The charge sometimes can never be afforded by an average individual. It will cost the resort to lose their valuable customer. It also takes a large sum of money and a lot of effort to set up and maintain the resort. Large investment and operation costs also the witness to this resort. To keep their resort upright, they must spend some money to maintain the cleanliness and reputation of their resort to make sure their resort can satisfy their customer needs. Lastly, depending on tourism and season, usually resort will be full when it comes to public holiday, school holiday, family celebration, and more. However, because of pandemic COVID-19, people cannot travel, people cannot stay at resort to enjoy their holiday or break time.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Akina Bukutana. My matrix number is S58558. Today I want to present about SWOT analysis of Behaviour Beach Resort. As we know, opportunity can be defined as a factor that the entity can capitalize on or to its advantage. It is usually arise from situation outside of the organization and require an eye to what might happen in the future. There is SWOT analysis strength of Angular Beach Resort. The first, Angular Beach Resort had potential to attract more local tourists and overseas because the natural landscape view and the beach so clean. It is not enough the beach view. Anguilla Beach Resort also equipped with an attractive garden with planted flower trees and rest huts for guests to relax regardless of time. But the tourism sector began to be faltered by the COVID-19 pandemic, which has spread since 2020. In fact, there are fewer tourists going to holiday at the Anguilla Beach Resort due to the increase drastically in the case of COVID-19 in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Noliana Syamimi binti Muhammad Yusof. My metric number is S59345. I would like to present about threats in Anguilla Beach House during COVID-19 pandemic. Threats can be defined as anything from external environment that can cause a damage and negatively affect to an organization, venture or product, such as supply chain problems, shift in market requirements or a shortage of recruits and so on. From the interview that we conducted, one of the staff said that Anguilla Beach House will suffer from bankruptcy and losses if the COVID-19 pandemic still continue. This is because the guests or tourists staying at the Anguilla Beach House were declining. Besides that, during MCO, tourism sector can be operated and it will cause the resort had to bear high losses. Anguilla Beach House also having staff or employees issue during COVID-19 pandemic. They had to lay off workers because they can't pay the salaries to the workers. It is because during COVID-19 pandemic there were lack of income. However, the other employees who still continue their work have to work in rotation. There is only 6 employees are allowed in a day. Besides that, the turbulent economies also can be the threat to the hotel industry, for example, Anguilla Beach House. An economic recession would ensue as many sectors had to be closed as well as the hospitality sector. So, hospitality industry will be affected for not receiving a favorable response from customers. For example, Anguilla Beach House give a 10% discount during pandemic, but it is effective for a few months only.
Due to the COVID-19 situation that hit around the world, give negative impact to tourism sector, especially in hospitality service, such as Anguilla Beach House Resort. Hotel needs some strategies to survive in this situation. First, hotel can offer or make promotion days to engage for COVID-19 vaccination. It can make sure that the hotel can still operate and gain profit even though this is not like before. Next, hotel can change their strategy from targeting abroad tourism to more focus on domestic tourism. This is true. If hotel targeting abroad tourism, they can gain more profit. But due to the COVID-19 situation, this strategy is no longer suitable for resort, and it must change if we want to survive in this situation.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Numaira binti Syamsul Azrif. I will continue to talk about recommendation about innovative adaptation strategy to be considered by the Anguilla Beach House Resort to mitigate the negative impact of COVID-19. First, keep a daily routine of unacute room cleaning operations. The room cleaning routine that is done is for every difference the room is exposed to germs as well as dust which will be allowed. If left for too long without cleaning, operation will increase the difficulty of workers to perform cleaning activities because workers use excess energy to clean germs and dust that is difficult to delay due to being left without cleaning activities. And the effect will reduce the cost of repair and buy new item as a result of the effect of COVID-19 pandemic. And lastly, launch a promotion that include exciting activities that can attract visitors after the end of the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to promotion activities can attract tourists to encourage domestic tourism. At the same time, the result can invite the guest artists or singer to enliven the atmospheres of tourism activities. That can increase the number of visitors or tourists to rent a resort. The effect can improve the cost of loss caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and can make this activity as an idea in the future to overcome problems that affect the resort in the future. Thank you.